everybody.
I love that intro, man.
What an intro. It gets you all jacked up.
Gets you
your
all
blood
hyped
going.
up.
Gets
What's
you
up, Jimmy?
pumped up. Oh, nothing much. I'm just woke up today to realizing that SEMA's a week away.
Yeah.
Black Friday sales already kicked off.
Yep.
And we are getting right into the middle of the craziness of what is the rest of the year, which involves holidays, SEMA, etc. So the craziness is kicking off, and we're well underway, sir. So it's off to the races this morning.
Yeah, never ending work. We love that. We're always in the grind, but it seems we never have a minute to breathe, especially now with SEMA coming this week. Woo, this is going to be a big one.
It's intense. The SEMA crunch, especially this year, is insane. 1 week till SEMA is indeed crazy. So if you're coming out, come check us out. We will be in the West Hall at booth 6219, and we got.
Before we talk about the Black Friday, why don't you? Can you say all the brands that are going to be at SEMA at the booth?
Yeah, we announced them. We had the little booth reveal. We got them all heading our way. So you're joining us. Clean by Pants coming on down. We got the man with the plan, Josh V. He's getting back from the UK this week and going straight to Las Vegas. So he's rolling straight into another trip to the desert this time with us. Me and Eddie, of course. We will have the UK partners, Mile Deep and Yum Cars. So Nick, Jody, Tim will be joining us.
And Kelly, his wife,
as well. Kelly as well. Yep, the real boss in charge is coming on down to straighten us up for their portion of the booth. Joining
Nick and Ivan, DIY
Nick and
Detail.
Ivan, DIY Detail will complete that side of the booth. So I'm trying to break it down in sections of the booth. You got DIY Detail, you got Yum Cars, then you hit Quiver as you walk around the booth. Then you hit Bio Bombs. Is going to be, we put them right between the big boys, Josh V and Pan. Pan's going to be there in his corner section, and then we had Mile Deep, and then Mile Deep rolls into our South Korean brothers, which is Luminous and Katiba. So it's going to be quite a jam-packed booth, and we have more surprises coming for you too in Las Vegas. So it's going to be a wild time.
Like if last year was wild, this year it's I don't even know. First of all, how many? I don't know how we're going to survive. Yes, it's a bigger booth, much bigger, 30 by 40 feet, I think. So one of the bigger ones, but I think it's going to be a lot of people, plus all our content creator friends that are going to be there as well. Can you touch on that a little bit? Because there's going to be some live streaming going on, podcasting, and so who's there? What's going on?
On the Thor Media side of things, people are also going to be coming to join us in the booth. We've got Chelsea coming in.
Attention to details. Yep.
Nick from DIY is going to do a Nick at Night with a very special guest. It's pretty obvious, but very special guest to round out day one of SEMA. He's going to be the main event. Nick at Night is. Christy Torres is going to come join us in the booth.
Details on me. Yep.
And Aaron from Phoenix EOD, he's going to come in, part of the Thor Media team. He'll have some Phoenix trinkets as well, maybe some Titan samples, that kind of deal. But so a good chunk of the Thor Media team's coming out, and they're going to be doing their thing in the booth. So lots of content pumping, lots of live streaming.
And of course, all the other content creators that we know that are going to for sure drop by the booth because it was so fun. Yep. We're looking at Cars with Keeve. There's going to be probably Jeff that's going to be there. A bunch of the usual fun crew.
The Details boys, I've seen they're coming to SEMA, I think.
Details
Carlos,
official?
Who else has hit me up? A few of them hit me up for sure. Bruce hit me up.
Yep.
So we're going to have a ton of people coming by the booth. It's going to be exciting. There's going to be tripods everywhere. It's going to be pandemonium. So it's going to be a good time.
I can't wait. Plus for those who are going to be there, by the way, for the public. So on the Friday from 9 a.m. to 4 or 4:30 p.m. till the show closes, it's open to the public this year. So if you guys want to get some tickets, you go on the SEMA website, and because for the rest of the days, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, it's for the industry only. But then on Friday, that is the cool thing. So if you want to come and meet us and see everyone at the same time. If you haven't been to SEMA, by the way, it's the world's biggest car-related show. So not just detailing. Detailing is actually a small portion of it, but anything related to cars for maintenance, for modifications. You want a lowrider, you want wheels, custom interiors, whatever it may be. There's shows going on outside. It's a wild time.
Yeah. Along with the Wild Thor booth, the SEMA itself is a wild place to be. It is a fun time. So
how many people are on the live stream now? Should we start talking about the Black Friday deal?
Oh yeah, we just peaked over 100
already.
Oh, Charlie.
By the way, thanks to everyone. This is like a last minute thing. Charleston Detail is there in the house. Duck Pond Detailing, Jelena, what's up? We have Adamo, all the usual supporters. Thank you guys for always being there. Yum Cars is there. I see Nick. Even it's probably 6 hours ahead of time now, so it's like 9 p.m. It's 3 p.m. Eastern my time. So one question from Carl: when Thor is going to be in stock for all the pan items? So, man, it's hard to keep up with demand. It's a good problem to have, don't get me wrong, but we placed many orders with the labs, so there are in queue for production, and then it's a question of producing, bottling, sending them over to Thor warehouse. If there's something that you're missing on Thor right now, you can go and check out on Amazon as well, the Clean by Pan store. So you get the other option if you don't have something that you're looking for. The majority of the chemicals are in stock at Thor. Except for the ceramic spray sealant currently.
Things hard to keep in stock.
They fly off, but it is on Amazon. So for those who want it right now, they can get it while stocks last. We're trying to stock up everything, but as we're ramping up, the growth exceeded even my wildest dreams. That's all thanks to everyone out there. So I am working on solutions with Thor for the coming months. So stay tuned for that. So production can never be an issue ever again, hopefully, but we're going to give you some info. Also at SEMA, I'm going to be doing some special reveals. I'm not going to say much now, but you can expect some very, very cool things from Clean by Pan, the organizer, to come. 2026 is down the roadmap. I have so much things planned. Hopefully everything goes as planned, but you guys are going to be pleasantly surprised, I think. And of course, I'm sure a lot of other content creators from other channels will be covering all the booths at SEMA, including Thor. That's where the majority of the action is going to be happening. Yeah, even last year, it was a last minute decision that we go to SEMA, and it was the busiest by far as people's attention was attracted to and just interacting with our viewers. But we didn't have a lot of space last year, and now we're actually in the West Hall with where the majority of the detailing brands are going to be. So it's going to be exciting. But Black Friday, why are we doing this so early? Well, Thor came up with an awesome plan for Black Friday month, actually leading up to Black Friday. So we're starting with Clean by Pan. We're getting 25% off. So this is for Thor USA. I'll touch on the other countries in a few minutes, but everything on the Thor website for Clean by Pan is 25% off. So the chemicals, the coatings, the towels, the tools, whatever you guys want, the pads, the clay towels. Now is the biggest sale of the year. It's time to take advantage. Plus, on top of that, you still get free shipping on orders over $99. So it's starting now today. So we're Monday, October 27, depending on when you're watching this video later on. And it's going to go all the way till November 2nd. So a full week of Clean by Pan sales. So Jamie, why did you guys decide to start so early?
Well, as you've seen the trend in Black Friday over the last recent years, it just seems to start earlier and earlier. So
before Halloween.
Yep. So we didn't want to start missing on, we want to jump on the trend. We're like, let's try it. Let's give it a try. Let's start into November because we have, it gives your brand itself a chance to be highlighted too. So you're kicking it off with Clean, and each week leading to Black Friday, we'll have a new highlighted brand to kind of highlight and kind of go over and hopefully get on a live stream and that kind of deal. So that's kind of the fun of Black Friday is it seems to be getting earlier and earlier. The savings are always crazy.
I mean, we can't complain when we're having sales, right?
That's right. Yeah. I mean, what's to complain about? We love a good sale. So, and
so for the houseofrags.com, guys, that's for the USA. I always get the questions, what about Canada? What about other countries? So for Europe, from the 29th to the, where am I getting this right? What did we say?
29 through 31st. So, yep, that's UK and Europe are planning a ceramic coating sale.
Yeah. So all the Clean by Pan ceramic coatings for Europe will be on sale. You're getting 20% off from the 29th of October till the 29th of October. So that's this week, guys. So if you're in Europe, that sale is coming quickly. For the other countries, I'm going to update the links and, of course, keep you guys updated on my social media when those happen. But while I just want to say this message, I understand and I hear you guys, but while I truly appreciate that all of my customers worldwide, obviously, I don't personally control sales or distribution. So the House of Rags, as you guys know, they're my exclusive worldwide distributors, and they work with independent distributors in every country. So these local distributors, then, they decide when and if they run promotions. And of course, I always encourage them to offer great deals when possible, but the timing and the discounts are ultimately up to them. So as much as I would like, I do not control. I'm a one-man operation, so I definitely need all the help I can. And so Thor is my distributor. So they take care of the contracts and getting international distributors on board. And then it's up to those distributors to decide when and where and how much discounts they'll be offering. So I don't have a say on this, contractually speaking, and that's just the way life works. But there's always something down the pipeline, and if there is, I will make sure to put on social media. So thank you for understanding that. Another point I'd like to say, talking about international distributors, we got some new ones on board. So recently in Canada, we had Carzilla. So Chris over there, great owner. I've been in contact with him for almost the beginning of my channel. Great customer service. Happy to have him on board. So you guys can shop now Clean by Pan products in Canada on Carzilla. And we also, this past week, had Jason Otterness and Car Supplies Warehouse in the USA distributing Clean by Pan products. So carsupplieswarehouse.com now carries them as well. So if you're in the Chicago area, their shop is located in Romeoville. They'll also have updates. Did they say in St. Louis? One of their the Bays hubs that they also have will be carrying my products. So more updates on Car Supplies Warehouse as they come in. But I'm super happy, super stoked. It just gives people more options. And Jamie, since you're the distributor that knows, we have distributors in California. We have distributors in Arizona in the US. Mm-hmm. Do you remember their names? H2O, of course, supplies in California.
Pan, we have a bunch of them.
It's getting wild.
I'll be back.
All right, he'll be back. He's
all
out
I heard
again.
was Pan just.
We got Eddie Cologne. Hey, by the way, cologne is like a perfume. It's funny that you're a perfume enthusiast and collector, just like I am. Eddie, by the way, has a collection 5 times the size of mine.
I got Valentino Intensa. I'm smelling real good today.
Is that the Ivory Special Edition one?
No, I got that too. That's trash. But the downstairs car, Pan.
Oh, the dumpster fire? What?
This is the first time in my life that I hate detailing.
I told you I'm not doing those.
I gotta switch a plane ticket in their callings.
Okay, he's out. He's at the SEMA crunch. Unreal. When you decide to bring in so many people to SEMA, you got to organize them, making intros for our live streams. The SEMA crunch is unreal this week. So bear with us. We got a lot on our minds, but
let's get back on the topic
let's get back on track. Yeah.
International
so, there was a lot of
the
international distributor. I just want to say real quick, going back to the reason having it early too. We were getting a lot of demands for when's the sale coming. I want to plan my Christmas list and that. I like a ton of them, and I was like, that's a good reason too, is you can go ahead and start doing that, and it spreads it out. So last year we kind of waited to the end to have a big sale, and that jammed up December pretty good. So we're gonna make sure everyone gets their holiday gifts in early, that kind of deal. All right, continue.
Well, again, I wanted to give a shout out to all the international partners that distribute Clean by Pan, the organizer. So, of course, in the USA, as we said, the main one is the House of Rags. And now we added Car Supplies Warehouse, H2O Detail Supplies. There is a shop in Arizona. I'm sorry, I can't remember the name top of my head. If you do
supplies, something like
that. But the links are always in the descriptions of the video. We have Puerto Rico, we have Hawaii, Canada, of course, for Canada and Carzilla, the UK, the House of Rags UK, and you also have Into Detailing. And there's another one. Is it Clean and Shiny? There's so many.
There's so many different.
The House of Rags Europe, the House of Rags Australia. There's Japan, we have Mexico, the Philippines, Brunei. The list just goes on and on and on. And we're always adding new distributors. So thanks, by the way, also to all the distributors out there that trust us to carry our stuff. I know everybody's like super happy. We're stoked. They're stoked. And of course, the viewers, that's the most important thing. I want to make them accessible to pretty much everyone around the world. So if you're in a country where you don't have access to Clean by Pan, let us know what countries those are so we can hopefully work on deals if there are distributors locally to you guys, because Thor works in partnership with distributors locally, so established businesses, and obviously hopefully those that have a large enough capacity to supply demand, because it's just wild. So thank you to all our international partners.
It's funny, we'll have a lot of a product in stock like ceramic spray sealant, and then there'll be a rush of distributors who are like all of a sudden need it because maybe someone makes a video on it. It just gets like hyped all of a sudden, and then like bam, 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 we're sold out again. So the supply and demand. So we try and keep up with it. And as we get a little older, get a little more mature in our business, it'll smooth out eventually.
Yep, so absolutely.
We'll get there numbers wise to figure out.
So Jamie, can you bring us back to the website, because I had a new product launch recently. We'll have more videos coming. I did the teaser video a few months ago, the iron remover. So that one's available right now for sale if you want to bring that up. So the cool thing, well, I've used it in many videos. If you guys have seen, including my girlfriend's recent new 3-part series about her detailing her new car, the Audi Q3. She absolutely loves it. I was able to convince her to get something in the luxury kind of world thing. She's so simple. She's not into that kind of stuff, but I convinced her. She really likes it. So I'm happy. She's happy. Yeah. So in there, I was using the iron remover as a clay lubricant with the clay towel from Clean by Pan. Mm-hmm. And so the cool thing, lots of lubricity. And the thing that we mentioned on the website as well is you can dilute this. So you can dilute it up to 1-to-1 with water. You can use regular tap water if you want. That should last 1 to 2 months. But of course, use distilled water if you want the longest shelf life. And that way, yes, the product is expensive when you purchase it. Iron removers are always the most expensive products that you can buy because of the active ingredients, thioglycolic acid, the TGA, and a bunch of other raws that are in there. Just makes it is what it is. But in here, you're getting a lot of value because you can dilute this 1-to-1. So you're getting 2 bottles for the price of 1. And that brings it well below industry standards as far as pricing is concerned. Are you still getting great performance once diluted? Yes, because the concentrated form is so powerful. There's so much raw ingredients. So what I wanted is a quick reacting formula. I don't like those where you spray them on and you have to wait 2 to 3 minutes before you see any color change. I want something that's quick. Time is of essence, especially for professional detailers out there. So this one is quick to react on the surface when you hit it. And it has a low odor version. So that's an increase in cost as well, because I'm going for premium. I never said I wanted inexpensive products. Maybe down the line, I'll have a line, if you guys think it's cool, of like more entry-level pricing. But I'm always striving to have some of the best chemicals in the industry, as you guys know. And I want premium formulas, the latest and greatest in technology. And so in this one, we wanted high lubrication, so you can use it with a synthetic decontamination towel. By the way, not all iron removers can be used as clay lubes with your clay towels, and not all clay towels can be used with iron removers. So you need iron removers that are free of solvents if you don't want it to negatively affect the resin that's on the clay towel. And you need one of those newer generation synthetic perforated decontamination towels so that resin again can react correctly with the iron remover. So mine were made to be used together, and it's a perfect. You can clay and you can chemically decon at the same time. So you're using a lot less product, by the way, 1 to 2 sprays. So 1 spray on the clay towel, 1 spray on the surface of the panel you're working on, and then you start agitating. So, and that's another way to have less odor in your garage if you're working in a garage like me. But note that it is a low odor situation. However, it still smells like rotten eggs because I wanted performance. That was the key. So unfortunately, nobody has cracked the code yet for high performance and no odor. So this one is a low odor, but it still smells like rotten eggs, but you're getting the performance. And again, you can dilute this 1-to-1 with water. So keep that in mind. And yeah, even once diluted, you're still going to get great performance. For low to medium contamination with brake dust, that's more than enough. And if you have a super contaminated car to a point where you see those orange specks like crazy, well, then just use it full strength, throw it on there, enjoy it. Never work in direct sunlight, by the way, with iron removers. Never let them dry on the surface. So do things well, work on cool surfaces, and thoroughly rinse when you're done. You don't have to rewash the car after an iron remover, just a thorough rinse and move on with the rest of your steps. And so that's on there right now, Jamie. And the bottle looks cool. The color, I think, of the label, that's one of my favorite ones. And so, yeah, 25% off, guys. Black Friday, for those who just joined, there's a huge sale on the houseofrags.com in the US right now for Clean by Pan. So from today, October 27, all the way till November 2nd, a full week, you get 25% off everything, not just the chemicals, but the towels, the tools, the clay towels, the pads, you name it, it's there. So check it out.
Pow. Boom. Eddie's back, everybody.
Eddie's back.
I don't hate detailing, right? So to backtrack, I know Pan's Iron Remover slaps. Smells like, but it'll turn the hose red. But Pan, one of my bucket list items, is to have you come out, get a car like this. And, look, hear me out, because I know how you get, Pan, and record like the unfiltered.
Oh, you don't remember I did a disaster detail, just for the viewers. They wanted to see one, and that was like a never again. And that wasn't as disgusting as yours.
Can I show the photo of this?
Of course.
Fire? Pull it up, because it's quite the dump.
Oh, by the way, I love Guardian Auto Detail said for if I ever come out with a lower tier or more budget-oriented line, clean-ish. I like that. I love that.
That's hilarious.
Kind of clean.
What do you guys think? The viewers, we're always doing this for the culture. Would clean-ish work as a name? That'd be cool.
It was dumb.
Tongue in cheek there.
So what's the full story behind this car? Because it looks like you pulled it out.
How does somebody get to that point?
I don't. So
did somebody die in that car?
People, when they start the conversation of "I lost my dad," breaks my heart, right? So I'm like, yeah. He sends me photos on my app, and I approved it. But he didn't send the back photos. I assumed the front was like the back or the etc. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
So he does a shadow run. You know, he's a shadow walker. You know what I mean by that?
Yeah.
He dropped the car off at night.
Real quick.
Oh, yeah.
Dropped the car off at night. I didn't see him. I don't even know what this dude looks like. Right?
Oh.
He drops the car off at night. The next morning I look at it. I'll go, oh man, it's gonna be a dope video. I have some products I'm gonna use. These little, my first time using an extractor, like a real one. Yeah, I used to use the whole thing. And then I look at it and my heart sunk, because the photo what I looked was the back seat was like this, but where this is at had concrete all the way in the back.
What that is.
And this right here was the side. Literally took me 6 hours.
That's wild.
6 hours, because I went back. I vacuumed before, did a live, came back, vacuumed again. The next day I come in, vacuum again. Then the next day I'm over it. My back hurts. I'm too fat for this crap, bro. My back hurts.
Hey, at least we know you didn't stage this, right? Because that's always the question people have with disaster details. Was this staged? That one you can tell. Look at that.
Wow, it's like it's been through a war zone. I'm confused.
I don't know. And then
is he using it as a work truck? Like what?
Yeah, like do you mix your cement in the vehicle kind of thing?
The gentleman's father passed away. This was his like truck. By the way, this is a 2022 Pan.
What?
2022, yeah. So 2022 Subaru.
I thought you were going to say this is a 1982.
No, this is a 2022 Subaru.
See, that's a Forester. Yeah, that's like my parents' drive.
Hilarious.
Wow.
Yeah. So, yeah, man, this was my day, and I was pretty pissed when I saw it.
Sorry for his loss, though. At least now, for the legacy of his father, he has a clean vehicle.
So I was like, oh man, you know what? He deserves. Let's clean it up. So I did wash the car.
Is that steering wheel stripped of its leather?
It's stripped of its leather, of his life, of his life force, of his. Hey, bro, this was such. I couldn't save the mat. I told him we gotta throw everything away. I did it outside. Yeah, I did it outside.
Do you have pictures of the end result that they can see?
Yeah. Let me scroll through. I have some suspect photo. Hold on, man. You know,
the whole live stream.
Yeah, show the whole photo stream, dog. Can't show the whole photo.
Obviously, you have the live stream too that people can go watch on EC Details.
This is what the front looks like. The rest I'm gonna drop in the video. The heat. But shout out to all the people who do disaster details. These are the real ones. That's the front.
Woo! You can't even tell. Except for the leather that's not there, but you can't do anything about that.
Yeah, I can't.
Leather damage.
Only Jesus could save this mug right here.
Wow, dude, what a transformation!
So it was. I did a live on it just because there was a lot of things that I wish I would have done up front that I didn't do. I was wasting cleaners, things of that nature. If you ever do this, dude, like that trick of using rinseless that Maz and Brandon told me, it works because I use rinseless, took the crust off. Literally, pan. that was so nasty. I was gagging, pulling dog hair out of the crevices, and then I don't even think about it.
Dog and cement. Who would have thought, right?
When one's that bad, you have to basically clean it twice. You have to first clean in is just like get all the crap out, blow everything out. Vacuum,
you just gave tremendous value back to that vehicle. What a crazy! I hope you got paid decently for that, because that's not a fun detail.
No, it's
a backbreaker.
I did it to prove to myself that I didn't suck as a detailer. I did wash it, everybody. I did wash it. I did put a wax on it.
It is good to take a good challenge about once a year.
Yeah, I wanted
Jamie gets a lot of those challenges.
Yeah, I challenge.
You sent me one. Was it an F-350 truck that you sent me recently?
Oh yeah, it was huge.
I'm like, oh, a dumpster fire of a job for a Friday night.
Yeah, I think when you come out again, because we're gonna do this a lot more. When we hang out, I can hear you, Jamie, to come, and for real, we got to do it one time for the culture where we all suit up. Right.
Well, let's ask the culture. Do you guys want to see a disaster detail with all three of us doing something?
I'm talking about taking seats out, coming in to see if Pan, Jamie, and Eddie could do it.
Yeah, see, Jelena's a real one. I'll never do a disaster detail like his. That's right. You got it, Jelena.
It takes years off your life.
See, you finish your job, you're looking like Eddie with the cap sideways, and you're like, I ain't doing this ever again.
He's back in 08.
You know what impressed me the most? I had this cologne on. It lasted through the sweat, because fat people do. We got sweats everywhere, right? Mm-hmm. It lasted through the sweat. I still smell good, even though I had that. I was like, this cologne slaps.
There's H.J. Holmes. He says, I want to hear Pan drop F-bombs. This is Pan Unplugged. I love that. There's going to be a video soon. I'm going to tease the intro. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but in the video I say, is this supposed to be clean or is this supposed to be effed? So yeah, I can't say more. What cologne was it? Mr. Sparkle is asking. What cologne? Is he talking about what Eddie's wearing?
Yeah, I think it was Baccarat 450.
Ooh, we're going bougie.
Yeah. Like Eddie, he had like 15 packages show up when I was there, each one different cologne. I'm like, what are you doing? How much do you need?
Bro, I told you I've been collecting for a long
Eddie,
time.
Do you want me, while you're talking, I'm going to get the colognes you told me to get, and they're bangers. Give me a sec.
Dude, they're bangers. I hit every food place I take you hits. Every cologne I told you hits.
So I was telling him about the SEMA crunch and how wild this week is already.
Dude, it's nuts, man. I can't tell you right now, like, we are up against time. That's the one thing we can never get. Time. And it's like time to get it right, time to do a crazy launch, time to make sure everyone goes there. It's like time. It's time is the thing.
Okay, we're going to ask the culture what they think. This is Eddie's recommendations for the perfumes, and we're going to see, especially if the women out there want to say if what they think of the scent. But he really nailed it. I did this on a blind buy, but he said, "Trust me," and I do, because I saw his collection. So this is one of them. This is the Dolce
Gabbana, the one.
What
EDP.
The heck is that?
And Gabbana is the one, but this is the perfume version, not
that's the EDP. That is nuts. That one is the date night winter scent. It's wild.
The next one is my favorite one of the two he recommended. This is crazy. Stronger with you intensely. Emporio Armani. This one is wild. This one has vanilla notes.
Yeah, but it starts off a little boozy, goes down to vanilla amber. I think it has a Broxton. I have to check, but it's real nice. It lasts a long time too.
And the other one I added, this is a compliment getter, Louis Vuitton Imagination. This was not Eddie's recommendation, but I really, really like this one.
I don't recommend that. I can't even afford to say the name, bro. Like, that's a $600 cologne.
It's a French name, so it's Louis Vuitton.
Yeah, Louis Vuitton. It's called Louis Went Broke.
But we in the gangster world, we call it Louis V.
It's like Louis went broke, bro. That's what that hold that scent up, Pan. That's a car payment. Hold that scent up again.
Which one? This one?
That one. You spray one time is $12.
But it's wild. Oh yeah, it is. It is. Of course, scent is very subjective, as you guys know.
Which one you wearing the SEMA, Pan?
Probably
Nick.
Oh, he's bringing the $15 a pop. Right, look, he comes 3 sniffs.
I'm going to spray it on the viewers who come and want to.
Yeah. Give him a dose.
I'm wearing a present I got from Nick. So
the cool thing about Louis Vuitton though is you can get refills at half the price when you just bring your bottle in. and you get a pretty cool discount with them. You pay an arm and a leg when you buy the original bottle, but after that, it's okay.
Oh, look at my guy knows that Jeremy fragrance. Yeah, those are slappers. Those are good. I wouldn't buy it. I mean, they're good. They're great. Right.
So for the women on the, because I know your women are there right now. What fragrances for men do you really like? Drop those in the comments. We're curious because sometimes, guys, we pick stuff. You always got to make sure the girls are going to love it. So I usually try and get validation from my girlfriend because if she doesn't like something, I'm not going to spray myself.
I don't care if Bev loves it or not. If I smell it on myself,
what if she says you smell like cheeks? You're still going to wear it?
Impossible. It's like food restaurants, right? Every food restaurant I have taken us to has slapped. Sure,
yeah, that's right.
All right, scents, bro. Like being a big dude, you got to smell good. So scents are.
You can see that.
I love that.
Which one you wearing to SEMA, Eddie?
Creed from
Aventus.
Creed Aventus.
Oof. That smells.
The problem is every time I wear it's a $13 spray, so I want to cherish it.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna bring Curve. I'm gonna go to Walmart.
Yeah. I'll bring my CK1. We'll have a good time.
I'm gonna go to Walmart. Bring the CK1. No one's gonna know the difference, bro.
Dior Sauvage, yes, Guardian Auto Detail. I love Dior Sauvage. I have that too. That's beautiful.
All right, boys. Let's
for those, if we talk about the sale quickly, because some just popped in, I'm seeing the same question.
Run it down.
Will there ever be deals on Thor Canada? So again, guys, as I mentioned, I do not control sales or distribution. The House of Rags does, and they establish relationships with distributors worldwide in different countries. So in Canada, they have Thor Canada, and recently we added Carzilla onto there. But the distributors themselves locally, they decide when to do sales and how much. I have zero say, zero control over that. But when they do have sales, I will keep you guys updated for sure. I'm almost positive that everybody will be jumping on board. We announced I just got a message actually because I asked Chris over at Carzilla. So Black Friday in Canada. Is there something or is it a different kind of sale? Okay, so it's later in Canada. He's going to probably be doing something. Again, any country will update the links in my description. I'll let you guys know on social media. Anyways, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. You guys know I always keep you guys updated. And in Europe, from the 29th of October to 31st of October, they are having a 20% discount on the Clean by Pan ceramic coatings. So that's going to be that for now. So yeah, that's how it works. I wish I could force everyone to do it, but contractually speaking, I can't.
Yeah, I'm saying too. If you think about like, the Canadians are. You guys have it rough.
Yeah,
it's real tough. Yeah.
You pay tariffs, then you pay imports, then you pay duties, which I thought they were all the same, but there's 3 different hits you're taking. So yeah, be easy. I think you repeat those days again for Canada. When is it?
No, for Canada, there's no days yet. He's looking into it. Look, so Chris, if there's any updates, I'll keep my people posted.
Chris studies day before the test. All right, he's a crammer, so you'll know like day before the sale goes live.
Joe Malone Wooden Sage is wild. That's a good one.
Oh my goodness! All right, let's talk about cleaning.
Got questions. We got questions.
Questions. Off topic, but is the iron remover dilutable?
Yep, I spoke about that just a few minutes ago, and we mentioned it on the website as well. 1-to-1 dilution with water. You can use regular tap water if you want. That'll be stable for roughly a month to 2 because there's minerals in your water. Always best to use distilled water when doing your dilutions for any chemicals, and that way you'll have longer stability. It's still a very strong formula, even when diluted, because we went with higher quality raw materials. So low odor version still smells like cheeks, but at lower impact and quick to react is what I wanted. So even when you're diluting for low to medium brake dust or iron fallout kind of removal, no issues. And if you have something that's super trashed with brake dust contamination, well, then just use it full strength and you get the full power. But yeah, so if you dilute it 1-to-1, you get 2 bottles for the price of 1. And then the price is more reasonable because yes, iron removers, I know that's the way life works. It is very expensive, especially if you want that higher end lubricating version, low odor version. You want the quicker to react. There's a price to everything. Could I have made an iron remover less expensive? Yes, but it would not be to the performance of my liking. So you guys know I always push and strive to have some of the best chemicals in the line. And so I always will prioritize performance first. But yeah, you can dilute it 1-to-1 and enjoy it that way. So you're saving on that a lot. And if you combine it with the clay towel from Clean by Pan, the newer gen synthetic perforated decon towel, you're not using a lot. One spray on the towel, one spray on the surface, put the towel where you sprayed it on the surface, agitate that kind of section. So you're really not using a lot of it. That's what I do in the videos. If you see me, when I did my girlfriend's car, for example, you can do one spray in the towel, one spray on the panel, clay that section. So you're also having a lot less odor in the garage if you work in a closed environment. And that is it. And still the iron remover, like all the other chemicals in the line, no PFAS, no forever chemicals, none of that nasty stuff. So these are as safe as possible. They're still chemicals at the end of the day. So use proper PPE and gloves when you're using them. But at least you know they're as safe as possible.
There you go. Jelena with a good question. Hey, Pan, what product was the most fun to develop? Do you have a favorite clean product of yourself? Well, that's a good question.
I have a few, but the most fun, because I'm such a ceramic coating guy, was the coatings. To get to a point where, as you guys know right now, they're world renowned at this point. My man Dimitri's Garage, shout out to him. He does objective testing, tested like 30 coatings at this point, and Clean by Pan is still ranked in first place. Some have tried to dethrone it and they just couldn't. That's a testament to the work we put in. And of course, you boys were a part of the development as well. Eddie and Jamie and the testing crew, you guys know that. And we just wanted to see something that blew our minds. And there will be announcements at SEMA that will probably also re-blow our minds. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, the coatings, man, I love ceramic coatings. So I knew those, I call them the crown jewels of my lineup for a reason. Those are like my little babies. So yeah, that was the most fun to develop, but they're all fun. Just the back end of product development and asking the chemists what you want, because now working directly with them, because we do contract blending. So these are not white labeled off shelf, like just grab, change the color and scent. No, this is like personal to me. I'm the one who owns the formulas. So nobody else has these formulas. Just being able, after all these years of testing other stuff for almost a decade on YouTube, being able to tell a chemist, this is what I want. This is what I dream of. These are my standards. These are the comparatives that I want to surpass, and what we're aiming for, kind of thing. That's the also the super fun part, getting to kind of control what you want in the end product. And it's always a challenge, because there's sometimes the chemists can do sky's the limit, but then for a 16-ounce bottle of shampoo, it'd be $150, right? So you also got to come back to planet Earth sometimes and readjust your expectations as to what is possible or feasible, because you also want people to buy them at the end of the day. So you can't have a $150 bottle of shampoo there.
Yep, I've definitely done that.
What do you guys think about product development? What's your favorite part of releasing your detail code? Like, is it the final test? Is the early development? Is it
keeping it in stock?
Is what?
Yeah, keeping it in stock.
My favorite part is keeping it in stock.
Yeah, that's a big challenge for both of
us. It's a good time when you're fully stocked, ready to drop.
When you're stocked, ready, locked, and the labels match V2. That's the best part.
That is a good part right there, Pan. Jeff C coming in, we're trying to get the crowbar out on you. Will Pan have any product announcements at SEMA?
Absolutely.
Updates coming in the future.
A lot of updates and a lot of unveilings at SEMA. Again, if everything goes as planned, I'm working as hard as possible this week till we get to SEMA. I need to button down a few things and get final details resolved. But there's going to be announcements, and they should make a lot of people very happy, including myself. That's why I can't stop smiling. I'm going to love SEMA. We're not going to sleep a lot. We're going to walk a lot. We're going to probably have no voice by day 3.
I don't know about you. I'm sleeping. Like, I'm gonna lock my door.
We got to sleep. We're all staying together, by the way, this year, and in not a janky hotel. So
shout out to Westgate.
Westgate turned us into men.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I call myself a survivalist because I went through Westgate.
Yeah.
So any other questions?
Yeah.
There's a lot. We got zoom through.
When the store going to stock all the Pans items, they're coming back in stock really soon.
Yeah, the orders are placed. They're working hard to reproduce new batches and bottling and sending them to the warehouse. So that's going to happen in the weeks to come. And then, like I said, if you guys are missing stuff on Thor for some reason, you can always look on Amazon.com as well. For example, the ceramic spray sealant is out of stock right now on Thor, but is available while supplies last on Amazon. So you can still get the free shipping on Amazon, because now with the sale, you still get free shipping on orders over $99 on the House of Rags and 25% off everything in the clean by
pan. I bought ivermectin
in November 2nd.
I bought horse pills.
I'll tell you what,
olive oil.
I
got
juiced.
the grease neck pains. Hey, I'm not calling shotgun anything. We rented a Sprinter van, 15 passengers.
Oh, that's true. That's cool.
I ain't riding with I ain't dying this trip.
That was so funny last year. Eddie and I were fighting to shotgun for the front.
No more wild Uber rides.
When is the wheel and tire coming out? For that, we're waiting for new raw materials. There's going to be tweaks to the formula to make it even better than the one I was finally testing.
All these questions.
It take time.
Pan, there's 1,000 questions starting. You just skip. You said F everybody waiting.
Hey, Carl.
I'm just reading what's on the screen. I can't follow the chat. And
does the Black Friday sale go to Amazon as well? They do.
No, Amazon is well, maybe you guys can explain. Amazon, it's a whole separate thing, right? So you don't control Amazon. Can you guys touch on that?
Yeah, we can. What we're doing, we do our own
to do Prime sales when it's time, right?
Yeah,
like that's pretty much all we can do.
Because remember, you're saving with Amazon with shipping, right? You get free shipping. You pay Amazon Prime. So we're gonna follow the Amazon trend of Prime sales. Maybe once in a while we hit with the coupon.
Amazon already takes such a big chunk of all profits. It's very hard to follow as a brand. So with Amazon, you're playing more the volume game. And because that free shipping is free for the customer, but not for the company. So the brand, we have to pay the shipping, and it's very expensive. Because there's a cost to shipping. So you're doing the volume game with Amazon. They're a completely different beast to work with, but at least it's practical. If you guys can't get stuff on Thor, well, then you can always get them on Amazon. But I always like to support the small brands. Amazon is $1 trillion company at this point. So if you can, please always support Thor. That's where you can get the Clean by Pan stuff, cleanbypan.com as well. And but if you guys need to have free shipping at all times for smaller quantities, Amazon is fine. But note that on Thor, over $99, you always get free shipping anyways. So
free ship. Yep. Can't beat that.
Nope.
Look, Herrick's wants to know if we're hitting up Fremont Street this year.
Eddie ain't hitting that. I'm telling you right now. The first year was like, oh, I'm gonna take it in. The second year, I'm locked in.
He's done.
I'm doing boots.
Fremont.
I got a question. Live on Fremont. It's happening. We'll go check it out.
I think I saw something about the scent of the shampoo.
Wait, let's go through this list. Let's do shotgun on this list.
I'm starting, Pan. Let's go through them. Let's start at the top. Does nope, that's out. Will the 15 millimeter clean DA be available anytime soon in Canada?
Well, it's sold out in both countries, and we are not reordering new batches right now because of the economical situation and the tariff wars. The cost would increase significantly, and it wouldn't be the value proposition I wanted anymore. So we are pausing that, but I am working on something else, probably cooler. So stay tuned, and we'll make announcements when time comes. But for now, they're sold out everywhere, and we can't get them.
They want the merch. How do I get a Clean by Pan shirt?
I got to work on the merch. We don't have any available yet, but I know I asked last time. You guys both wanted the T-shirts with the big clean logo in the front, and these polo shirts, which I also like. That's what I wear in my videos with the smaller logo branding here. So we're eventually going to get to that.
Kapow. Okay, I already asked that. Make us super pumped to visit the Thor booth. Is there going to be any detail code products through Carzilla 2?
That's for you guys to answer.
Eddie, where are we at with that?
Yes, I do. I believe.
I believe I can fly.
Ooh. Another Eddie question. When is Katiba coming back in stock?
It hits New York, I think the 26th. 28th. It hits tomorrow.
Katiba and Luminous will also be at the booth at SEMA, by the way.
Hitting our stores. So it'll be the new drops from Katiba and all the restock, massive restock. Probably be 3 days after. So by SEMA, I would assume everything is back in stock.
So we were hoping for an earlier.
Brandon, what's wrong with you? How are we talking about Katiba and a Clean by Pan live stream? Moderators, jump on these guys. I'm just joking.
The government shutdown slowed some shipping down.
Yeah, actually,
ports and stuff.
Ports are kind of cooked right now. So
is your government still in a shutdown?
Yeah, dude.
Oh wow, that's serious.
It's nuts.
Slowed down some restocks for sure. So we'll get there. This is a good idea. Look, Pan, Eddie, and Jamie versus Carlos.
We lose.
Carlos out.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm not one to say. I'm gonna tell you right now. I think Jamie versus Carlos might be a good fit because Jamie's used to detailing dumpsters.
No, we
but
lose.
Carlos is built different.
We lose.
We lose.
It's over.
I'll sit there and I'll probably look at Pan. Pan will say, "This is the whole time. Here's what I foresee happening." Pan will say to me, "I even hate you. I can't believe you made me do this dumpster fire. I don't touch cars like this. This is horrendous. This is horrible." He'll tell me the whole 30 minutes.
Hey, 1,100 plus videos on my channel. There's one on a dumpster fire, and that was just for the fun of my viewers. And I don't do that crap. I cannot. The channels who do disaster details all the time, I don't know how they do it. Imagine every week, at least once a week, doing that. It's the end of me.
Oh, dude, yeah. I don't know how you pump out that regularly. When will Thor hat be available? They want that Thor hat you rocking over there.
Oh, I bought these. So I was testing these. I got a black one, and I wanted to see the Thor blue, right? With the little thing, and then I wanted a flat bill, right? And I'm using like a new print. I'm testing this. I got garage therapy stuff I'm doing too. But I wanted something that could be like a fitted cap, and then that was comfortable. So these are being tested.
Hey, there's a person who was asking about the scent of the shampoo, how I would describe it. If you can find that, Jamie. But anyways, I'm going to answer the question. There you go. So the official because we work at Clean by Pan with fragrance specific companies. So we have food grade dyes and scents, and we work with a perfumer. So for the shampoo, it's a Citrus Grove, which is a melody of fruit scents blended together in perfect harmony. How does that, just that alone? And that it's one of the favorite scents from people in the lineup. So we're doing a collab with BioBombs. It's been almost a year now. Coming up at SEMA, we're working on it. So either the shampoo or the rinseless wash, those are the two favorite fragrances. We're going to work out which one works best to have the air freshener bars created. So the first iteration did not last as long, didn't lift as good. So we're still in production with that, but that's going to come soon. So an air freshener made of those, it just sounds amazing. So fresh and fruity, I would say.
What's a dry down, Pan?
Like a perfume. Dry down is boss level.
That's why I don't do scents. I just stay away from the scents.
Yeah, right? Trust me. This is not a Jamie knows.
I'm out. This is a question for Pan. Can I use heavy duty multi-purpose cleaner as opposed to an ABC to clean an interior?
I wouldn't use it depends. If you're talking about degreasers typically you use more for the exterior, and all-purpose cleaner sometimes for the interior, but be careful with APCs. Some of them are caustic and high pH, and they're not necessarily formulated because you want to keep your pH as balanced as possible. So if we look at those from Thor, for example, your cleaners for the interior, if you look at my QD for the interior, those are pH balanced, so meant they can be used actually to clean the interiors. There are some APCs that are just too strong and they can ruin the surface. If you look at the clear coat, for example, the polyurethane top coat on leather, modern leather is coated, so there's that clear coat on top of your leather hide. You got to be careful. You don't want to screw up the pH too much. The leather is typically an acidic pH, closer to pH 5.5 like human skin. So you want to have something close to that or pH neutral, for example, but I wouldn't necessarily use a pH 13 or 14 APC on a seat. That's way too much. And sometimes some of them can leave white residue. So be careful. If you use an APC, make sure that it's meant to be dilutable for the interior and use the appropriate dilution too. If you look at a brand, let's say like Koshkemi, which a lot of people know, Green Star is their all-purpose cleaner. Can use it in the interior properly diluted? Yeah, but they have an interior cleaning product that is more suited for the interior, which is pH neutral. What's the name again of that? Not Green Star, Polestar. The other one that's neutral. Polestar. There you go. So Polestar is actually meant for cleaning the interior, so that is more appropriate. So APC, as the name states, it can do a lot of surfaces, but it's the master of none, right? And be careful when using APCs in the interior. Again, follow the.
I use APCs on an interior.
You what?
Yeah, what'd you use on this dump?
I use a tire cleaner for everything.
Yeah, you was a dumpster fire. That's different. So then when it's to that level, you could use a degreaser and it'd still be fine.
I use citrus with BioBombs in it. You think I'm joking? I sprayed that whole mug, let it sit, didn't do nothing. When I tell you it did nothing, at that moment, I was like, nothing's gonna help this car.
So what was the biggest solution to all that cement dust and dirt, Eddie?
What I did was it broke my okay, hear me out. I lost money this detail. It broke my vacuum. So my big boy vac, I use it because the handle on it's real nice and it's ergonomic. So when you're using a vacuum like this,
why would you use that?
Because my big boy vac, I'm not using my Metro on that. Why would I use my Metro?
No, what happened to the rigid? Don't you have a big rigid?
It got toast. It burnt out.
Oh, you toasted it too.
I use the big boy vac.
That's when you have to go buy a Harbor Freight just for the job. You throw the whole thing away when you're done.
Big boy vac that mug came in. I literally, I'm in my mode. You know what I'm talking about, fan? Like I got the music playing in the background. It toasted it, so I had to buy a rigid. Cost me $160 to get a big boy, and it took me literally like an hour just to vacuum the concrete out. I had to take a one of those chisels, one of those what the heck is it called? It looks like a
little pick
chisel.
Yeah, like a pick, but it wasn't a screwdriver, it was a pick, and I had to pick out because it was hardening and everything. I was picking it out and sucking it up.
Good grief.
Hopefully you didn't just charge $25 for that detail, dude, because that makes
it look like Jamie to you.
As a solid 250 and a handshake, and I'll see you tomorrow, all right?
Jamie has the Louisiana special price and going year round.
Louis like, let me go.
How many people are on the live right now, by the way?
We got 122.
Wow, man, for a random Monday. Thank you guys for being there.
We didn't hype it or nothing. We just showed up. So thank y'all for tuning in. What would you suggest if I tried to match my paint after my daughter scratched her name in my truck paint? Didn't match, surprisingly, but then I tried a top coat from Amazon.
Oh, no, you got Dr. Color Chip? Look, bro, Mr. Cook, I'm gonna tell you this. Nice hair, by the way. I like your cornrows in the picture. Yeah, nice hair. Why in the world would you go to Amazon to get paint?
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Dr. Color Chip, you would wet sand. So what you do is you have ridges, right? So these ridges and the scratches, I usually level those with the wet sand, probably 1500 grit. Dr. Color Chip in it, let it dry. Your heater, let it dry. Come back, wet sand it again. One more time, let it dry. Wet sand it again, then buff the area. That's the best way you're gonna get close to it. At this point, I'm not sure what you're gonna do here because you already filled it. I'm not.
Nick asking, what's the biggest thing I guess we're looking forward to at SEMA this year? Pan, what's yours?
The special unveilings that I can talk about right now. I'm so I so want to talk about it, but I can't. So SEMA, we're going to cover all that. We're doing live streams, by the way, with those who came at a later time. There's going to be content creators at the booth. And we're going to also, each brand will have its own live stream time slot. So you can expect us to do unveilings, and you're going to get news every day on SEMA. So follow all our channels, the House of Rags, Pan the organizer, and all the content creators that are going to be there. Chelsea's going to be in the booth as well. Who else was there, if you can remind us, Jamie?
Well, you're dropping all the secrets.
In the booth, Young Cars, DIY Detail, Quiver, Bio Bombs, Phoenix COD's coming, Mile Deep, Luminous, Kati, but Pan's there, I'm there, Eddie's there, I heard Chelsea's there, Christy's there. I mean, there's going to be a ton of people.
It's going to be too much, and this is
a live stream schedule's going out the day before SEMA. We'll have the live stream schedule out before the day before SEMA, and we'll put it all over.
That's cool.
Yep.
And first day announcements, I think I'm most excited about. It's a culmination of a whole year's of work. So that's what, that has me the more. I know I don't sound excited, but my body died. You know what I'm saying? Pretty dope. And it's been up and down. It's been up and down, yeah.
Let's drop the trailer again.
We'll do you have it? Let's do it.
Drop the trailer.
That
was a masterpiece. That was a masterpiece.
So good.
It's on Eddie's side of the screen, I think. I had to send it to Eddie.
Hold the door.
Hold up. If you guys haven't seen it yet, check this out. The SEMA trailer 2025.
You know my computers can't handle
November
this
4th and November 7th.
Craziness.
At the SEMA Las Vegas Convention Center at SEMA. We're going to be in the West Hall, by the way, for those of you, again, who joined at a later time in the live stream. So November 4th to November 7th. And on the Friday, November 7th, it's going to be open to the public from the morning all the way till the end of the show in the afternoon. So like 9 a.m. to 4:30 or 4 p.m.
Someone destroyed our live stream. It's gone.
Yeah, well, the live stream's there.
Where's our thing at?
Just go back to the Thor SEMA announcement trailer.
Maybe on the Thor YouTube channel.
Music get us shut down anyway, so.
All right, I'm doing
this episode. So.
I'm going live anyway. We're going live. Hold on, my internet's better than Jamie's. I'm gonna play it.
By the way, guys, right now, again, those who just tuned in, 25% off Clean by Pan, everything, products, towels, tools, pads, you name it, on the House of Rags from now, October 27 till November 2nd. So a full week of discounts, and check it out. It's going on live right now. No codes needed. Just add the products to your cart. Check out the discount's going to be automatically applied. Plus, you still get free shipping on orders over $99. If there's anything missing, for example, the ceramic spray sealant on Thor is out of stock right now. We're working hard to restock, but you can always get missing items on Amazon as well. Amazon.com, the Clean by Pan, the organizer store. So yeah, this is exciting. A full week of Black Friday before Black Friday. This is even before Halloween. This allows you guys to plan your purchases. If you want to give some gifts to people, you'll get them on time. And so,
yep.
And that's the houseofrags.com. So the USA. For the other countries, I don't know yet what they have planned, except for Europe. We know that from the 29th of October till the 31st of October, they will have 20% off the Clean by Pan ceramic coatings coming up. So the houseofrags.eu, that's coming. And for any other country, I'll update once they have sales as well. Because I don't control the sales or distribution. This is the House of Rags. So they are free to do sales when they want and whatever discounts they want, when they want, that kind of stuff.
Hey, so 1 second. I'm going to load this video, Pan. Keep talking, keep asking questions. I need a second.
Yeah, I got a couple more questions for you. So, let's see. Nope. Oh, here's a good one. Is it just time differences, expectations between the 3-year and the 8-year? What are the big differences in the two coatings?
So the main difference is obviously the durability. So the 3 and the 8 will have longer durability with the 8-year. The formula, the base is pretty much the same. However, more raw actives in the 8-year. So you're going to get just a little more. So you're still getting, let's say the gloss, the slickness, and the hydrophobics on the 3-year is a 10 out of 10 because I don't know how you're going to find a better coating out there. But the 8-year takes everything to a level 11. So just a little more of everything, more hydrophobics, more gloss, more slickness. But the main difference is the durability. That's what we were going for with the 8-year, but you'd be satisfied and you'd be hard pressed to tell the difference visually and in hydrophobics between the 3 and the 8. That's how good they are. So yeah, it's mainly the durability, I'd say.
Kapow. Loaded yet?
Dog, I'm not God. I need a second.
How many live streams per day is Thor planning? A whole lot. So you'll see. I'll drop the schedule right before the SEMA, day before SEMA next week, and it's a lot. Bunch of shows planned.
Hey, Franco's on there too. Hi, Franco. Shine Your Light Detailing. He says I'll be 65. Wow, and still looking young, man. I didn't even think you were 65.
Still turning and burning.
That's awesome.
All right. What was the most difficult product to develop in the Clean line?
Oof, that's a good one. Hardest to develop, meaning in terms of time it took or in terms of difficulty to achieve the results that we're looking for? Because I would say probably for both, the ceramic spray sealant was a challenge because I wanted something that can do 3 ways, right, of application: dry and work well for longest durability. And then I wanted convenience and speed of application with a wet application. But I wanted not only as a drying aid, which that's easier to do, but the complicated part is being able to use it as a spray-on rinse-off as well. So that, I think, for the chemist was the hardest thing, because dry application, that's standard. Everybody does that. Then adding the drying aid portion on top adds a layer of difficulty. But the spray-on rinse-off, so 3 different ways from one product, I'd probably say that one, the ceramic spray sealant.
Ooh, Jelina's wanting to try one of the coatings, getting a new car in January, February.
Ooh, Jelena,
so she'll be applying it.
Yep.
Go 8-year. Get that 8-year.
Yeah. For the small difference in price point, I understand it. Like, people have their budgets, and that's fine. But with the 8-year, if $50 isn't much for you, it's a no-brainer. Just grab that, and you can do 3 average size cars. 2 is the minimum with one bottle if you're covering all the exterior surfaces. But I can stretch it out to 3 average size cars easily, and it's a coating that's super versatile. You can do glass, plastics, you can do paint, wheels, lights, PPF, vinyl wraps, even matte surfaces. I mean, one coating does it all.
Hey, Bandalus.
Yes. Do we have?
I'm addicted ready. It's a dangerous love affair. Can't be scared when it goes down.
I'm all in.
Got a problem? Tell me now. Only thing that's on my mind.
Always good on that.
I said it, we are. This is Rock Nation. Pledge your allegiance. Get your boutiques on. All black, everything. Black cars, all black, everything. And our girls are blackbirds. Riding with they. I get more in depth if you boys really real enough. This is La Familia. I'll explain later. But for now, let me get back to this paper. I'm a couple bands down and I'm trying to get back. I gave Doug a grip. I lost a flip for 5 stacks. Yeah, I'm talking 5,60 shot zeros. Here, back to running circles round. Now we squared up. Hold up. Life's a game, but it's not fair. I break the rules, so I don't care. So I keep doing my own thing. Walking tall against the rain. Victories within the mile. Almost there, don't give up now. Only thing that's on my mind is who's gonna run this town tonight.
SEMA 2025. We'll see you there.
Hey, let me say this. This is such, it feels successful. It feels powerful. It feels like I want to spray some Creed Aventus.
Spray it on there.
All over myself. Actually, let me do a nudge for the culture.
That's $15. Every spray, $20. Oof.
Pop, yep, 20 down the drain right there. But you don't smell fresh the rest of the day.
That intro was wild.
Wild. That was a good one. Can we see more videos of Pan using more clean products? They want it. They want more.
There's so many on the channel. I've covered literally every single product.
See it.
And recently, 3-part series on the Audi Q3. I have a feeling Travis didn't see that. So the full interior and exterior using all clean by Pan products. And of course, there's always more to come. But yeah, I try to not overwhelm the audience with too much clean videos. So I switch it up every now and then. But every single product was done and many videos for each one. So yeah, and of course the full car details that I love. So I did 2 4Runner Toyotas recently and the Audi Q3 of my girlfriend. There's a bunch of full details. So interior, exterior, everything's covered. Check those out.
Hey, real quick, fan, got it out there. If you want a Yum hat, it is going after this thing. Bev and I are going to FedEx. I am shipping to FedEx. Here's what I'm not doing, and I apologize, okay? I'm cheap as hell. So it's going in one of those FedEx bags, and I'm dropping it off. You know what I'm talking about? It's going in a FedEx bag, dropping it off. Now, this is the cost of doing business with Eddie, because Eddie hates shipping.
Oh, boy.
But they are signed. They are signed by whoever wanted the signature. They are going in a bag.
Yep.
Sending. All right. You get it, and if it comes like this, look, just put your hand in it. Put your hand in it. You know what I'm saying? Put a little love, and then put it on and let it ride.
Can you at least like give them a spray of something good on it or something so they can sniff it and try to guess what it is?
Dang, I should spray. Sniff. Oh Lord!
Hey, no, with every hat, a spray.
Yeah, give them a spray of Creed each.
Shipping will.
I spray that mug. Everybody be like, "He wore my hat. Why does it smell like a?" Nah.
And you do it like overspray Jay at nothing less than 100.
Pop. Simba. I'm like
Simba.
He puts low.
Yep, I love that guy.
How can you remove your tire dressing if you need or want to?
A tire remover.
Cool thing. Tire remover, yes. It can resist a few rounds of tire cleaner. So just 1 round of tire cleaner to get it clean, and then you can reapply a layer. You don't have to fully strip it off because it bonds to itself. So that's the particularity of that tire dressing. It can build on its own without slinging, without looking disgusting. So just do 1 round of tire clean when you feel you want to replenish, and it will rebond to itself and the rubber. So you don't have to use something super difficult.
I would use a wheel and tire cleaner, but then come in with tire remover, I'll remove it.
If you want to, yeah.
Yeah, he wants to remove it. He said he wants to remove it, apply it fresh.
Yeah, if you want to remove, get you some Terminator.
Yeah, Stoner Terminator. You can get that easily.
Stoner Terminator? That cannot be air freighted.
Nope.
No, it's some pretty strong stuff.
It's hard.
Yeah, that fire dressing has a lot of resistance to chemicals.
Yeah. To fully remove it, you're gonna need some solventy, or just a lot of time. Just wait a couple months.
And if we remember last SEMA, you're probably going to need something for your salty balls, Eddie.
Yeah.
Maybe spray this in your underwear.
You're wild. I haven't even came at you sideways this episode.
I know.
I'm literally reading.
This is Pan Unplugged.
I'm like, oh Lord, are we going there, Pan? Okay.
No, we got to keep our energy for SEMA.
I was literally reading the comments, like, okay, do we miss anything? You're like, salty balls. That
hey, let me ask, which Jordans should I wear? Should I wear Jordans in the back? Which ones would you guys take for SEMA?
Do not wear Jordans for SEMA.
No, I know. I got to wear my ons. They got.
I'm gonna be honest. You wear a pair of Jordans SEMA, and I got to hear you complaining. All you do is sit down. I'm gonna be pissed.
Yeah, because this is like 1984, 85 technology.
You don't wear those. You don't wear those.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, but for the maybe you bust them out for the live stream. Maybe. No. Okay.
Bryson Austin. I hope I'm saying his name right. He says Pan unorganized at SEMA. I love that.
He is. He is unorganized.
Hey, 2-step correction, Pan. How long is it taking you, Eddie? How long is it taking you?
I'm faster than both of these, but I'm burning paint, so you don't want my advice.
Yeah, Eddie's pretty quick.
I'm pretty quick, and it's like I'll give you a prime example. Me and Nick, because Jamie had to go back early, and I got this truck because he wanted a dumpster interior, he wanted a paint correction for Endgame. Jamie had to come back for his friend's funeral. Sorry that you had to go through that, Jamie. And then Nick from Yum is doing the hood. He's on that hood, dog, for 40 minutes. I finished the whole truck.
That hood was nice, though, wasn't it?
It was not. Hey, then it was a 1-step correction. Almost got 80% out. So I take about 2 or 3 hours on the car if I'm going to do it. That's with edge work. If it's gnarly paint, no more than 4.
Yeah. So he was.
Yeah, I replied to Vidal.
Yeah.
He's good. Yes, that's correct.
He just wanted to reapply over what was there. Yeah, just
that's what I thought. That's why I mentioned that.
Keep it moving. Yep. Good idea. And outside of durability, is there a difference on performance between ceramic coatings and ceramic sealants?
Then the durability, everything with ceramic coatings is always to a level 11. You can't compete with coatings in terms of anything. Hydrophobics, resistance to chemicals, durability. They're just, you get what you pay for. You're using ceramic spray sealants for those who are more, I think, budget conscious, or as a topper over existing coatings, for example, or if you just want something that'll last 6 to 12 months, but you're not looking for something that is multi-year because you like to repolish every year. I don't know what your situation is, but ceramic coatings, they can never be matched by any ceramic spray. It's just not the same type of chemistry.
I think have you tried Envy yet?
No.
Mm-hmm.
Talk about the shocker of the year. I don't know why maybe brought it up. Like me and Jamie were like, this is going to be.
Yeah, I don't know why you brought it up in a clean by Pan live stream.
Next question. I did it because you called me. You said my nuts were sweaty or something.
Get the militia on your Pan.
Man, be getting pissed. All right, next question. I just did that to piss him off.
That's it. That's pretty much gonna round us out. I saw Tim gave in-game some props. That's cool. Keith said he's gonna be walking around with a goat towel for Eddie. That's gonna be good.
I'm not taking those. Look, guys, hey, Pan, hear me out. That was staged halfway because we had talked about it, right? And I was like, hey, we're gonna do this thing, stage it. Mm-hmm. I literally didn't even finish the sentence. And he hit me so hard with the goat pan that my nuts went through my throat.
You didn't know it was coming?
No, not that hard. No, we had planned the clock. You know,
look, Pan.
It was a little love tap.
Big, heavy towel Pan. So when you get that thing mid-launch, about right here, about halfway, that thing catches momentum. All right, it speeds up, and I can't stop it at that point. So
he hit me full force with the edge pan.
And we know just this is enough to send a man down to his knees.
Oh, dude, I was red-eyed. I was heaving. I was crying. I was like, I couldn't breathe. I didn't want to film the rest of the day. My energy, I got knocked out.
Hey, shout out to Blithering Idiot Garage. Is that what his name is? Yeah, that's true for professionals. The ceramic spray sealant is a good upsell. Yep. If a person doesn't want to pay a professional thousands of dollars for a ceramic coating, but they still want something that lasts more than a wax, that's a great way to sell, to upsell your customer on getting some better protection than a regular wax that lasts a month.
And it's for you.
This is a good question. Differences between demineralizing shampoo versus shampoo. If I were to pick one, should it be demineralizing shampoo?
Yeah, we have also the Decon shampoo coming soon, which is the alkaline version. So the demineralizing shampoo is the acidic. So I'll have a full video explaining when to use both. But for this question, the demineralizing shampoo versus the clean shampoo. So the standard one is pH neutral. That's for your regular washing, still strong enough to do some normal degreasing and very high cleaning power. But sometimes for mineral deposit accumulations, or if you see some water spots starting to form, if they're still on the fresh side, a demineralizing shampoo is an acidic soap. So this one has a much lower pH, an acidic pH. So it's meant to tackle mineral deposits. So inorganic contamination like minerals, if you have hard water, if you have water spots, for example, and they haven't been unattended for too long, you use your demineralizing shampoo to clean and decon that portion of it and rejuvenate either your paint if it doesn't have any protection, or your ceramic coating, for example. If you have a coating that's clogged with minerals, especially in winter months like we have here in Canada, we have a lot of road salts. That crust accumulates over time, and it could potentially mask the properties of your coating. And then the Decon shampoo, which is almost ready to go at Thor very soon because the production is done. It's on its way to the warehouse. That one has an alkaline pH, and that you'll use for organic contamination like traffic film, greases, all that kind of stuff. In the UK, those Decon shampoos are very popular because it rains a lot. And when rain hits the tarmac, well, that lifts the oils that are in the road from either engine oil, diesel fuel, whatever it may be. And that gets knocked on your paint, and just regular washing is not always enough to remove those. So you get your specialty soap. So I like to do a Decon 3 to 4 times a year, maybe once every 2 to 3 months, or as needed.
So Decon for me is like a coating prep, but I know I use it when like a coating comes back and it failed. But here's Eddie's thought. Maybe this is a lazy detailer. That's my new name. Chubbs. Detailer Chubbs 101. I'm going to create a course, Detailer Chubbs 101. It's if the high pH soap does not revive a coating to the point where I think it's working, I'm not doing an acid. But if it has hope, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this is wrong, right? So I'm just sharing my heart with you. If it has hope, right? Like, you know how you see it come back? And you're like, okay. If it has hope, I'm going to do it. If it's flat on a high pH soap, I ain't doing acid wash.
Yep. And it's true. You can also use the alkaline for your pre-wash when you're doing a full car prep. You want to do a detail and help yourself remove the majority of the nasty before you go to the polishing and decon steps and all that kind of stuff. I like to start with an alkaline pre-wash. Then you can move to either pH neutral for the bucket or an acidic for the bucket as well, and then continue with your iron remover, your clay steps, your paint polishing correction steps, panel prep spray to remove polishing oils, and then your wax, your sealant, or your ceramic coating. So difference between demineralizing and the regular shampoo is the pH and what type of contamination you're attacking. So you can't just pick one. It really depends. For like regular, I wash my car twice weekly, and I use the clean shampoo for the regular washes. And I'll have the acidic and alkaline for situations where I do need those for other types of vehicles. But the clean by pan coatings are so good with self-cleaning properties that pH neutral is usually all I need. And once in a while, maybe during the winter months on vehicles where I use the clean by pan coatings is where I'll use specialty soaps if needed. If your coating is working well, beating well, and you don't see it masked by anything, either road film or minerals, just keep using your neutral.
Boom. We're going to shotgun the last questions of these because I got to go mail stuff in the mailbox, and we got Seymour prep. So last 5 questions I'm going to answer. After that, we out. I did hit him. I went everything I felt in the last day before. Jamie, did I not hit you for real? Right?
Yeah, it was a quick, it was a snappy one. It was like a wham. Yeah. It was a good hit. It was a good hit.
And do you have any off-label uses for your products?
Oh yeah, Many. Read the instructions and go on the Thor website for every product, because I can't go over all of them. But for example, the shampoo, you can dilute it as a clay lubricant in a spray bottle. You can even use it as a bug pre-treat. The rinseless wash, we had a full video that I did with Jamie and Eddie while being there. You can use it for the interior and exterior to clean all the surfaces. So, and one dilution pretty much does it all again. But yeah, different products. The iron remover that was just released, you can use it as a clay lubricant with my clay towel. So every product, I try to have as much features packed into it. And sometimes guys come up with things that I didn't even know or try, and they'll figure out some off-label uses for it. So that's pretty cool too. But if you read the website, you're going to see all the alternates, like the tire dressing, for example, you can also use as an exterior trim dressing. If you have plastic fender wells to make them black and protect them and be hydrophobic, you can use that too. So yeah, the majority of the products, they have different uses.
Boom. Pan Baobab's collab launch at SEMA.
Not going to launch at SEMA because, again, as I said earlier on, we're still working on it. It's a long and complex process because we want to get it right. So no, not at SEMA, but we're working on it.
Pan, do you have anything in your lineup currently to deal with tar or tree sap?
No, I don't have a tar or tree sap remover yet. That will eventually come, but the decon soaps or the acidic soaps sometimes can help, but for tree sap removal, you have to use a dedicated tree sap removal thing.
You need some solvent.
Ugon or a solvent, exactly. You need something stronger, and I don't have anything dedicated for that yet.
Hey, I'm working on a tire dressing.
Okay.
I love how Shane's like, okay, and no reaction.
Jamie says that because I'm not. But go
like, what?
I was like, what are you talking about? All right, next one.
Gentlemen, do you think we've gotten to a place where if you're using a good quality product, that all products are equally the same? What separates your products from others?
That's a great question.
Can I get my answer?
That I would say there's a lot of brands now. We're lucky in this time of age that it's hard to have bad products. So if you look at Thor, for example, all the brands they carry, they're all good. They're all fantastic. Can you get great results with any of them? Absolutely. You can do blind buys and be happy. But yes, there still is always something that separates products from others. And I don't want to say it myself. I think it's been quite obvious what I think of my products. But if you look at reviews online, take, for example, once again, the ceramic coatings, Dimitri's Garage, shout out to him again. He did a great objective testing using different measurement tools up to the water contact angle, scrubbing tests for durability, and the gloss and all that. And he tested 30 different ceramic coatings at this point, and the Clean by Pan is still ranked in first place. Nobody was able to dethrone it yet. So yes, although all of those on the list, you could pick anyone and use it. Yes, there are still differences. And when you use them, I think you get to know them. But in general, today, it's very hard to find a very bad brand. And if they're that bad, you're usually not going to find them on good distributor websites. Thor doesn't carry any crap.
Period. That's all we got.
Awesome. So thanks to everyone from joining. Again, go check it out. Clean by Pan. Everything is on sale, 25% off from today, Monday, October 27 till November 2nd, a full week. Free shipping on orders over $99. Thanks to everyone for supporting. Of course, check us out at SEMA November 4th to 7th on the Thor channel, on all our channels. We're going to have some awesome stuff. Come and see us. If you can, pass by the Thor booth. It's going to be wild, guys. And thanks to everyone for just the support. Not only you're showing me, but you're showing the Thor. Support those small businesses. We are still just a year into this, and we're keeping to improve. That's what I keep on telling these guys. And we got to pinch ourselves that we're not dreaming, and this is actually true. We work hard like crazy. That's what I love about Eddie and Jamie. I'm a very hard worker, as my viewers know, but those guys, man, they work all the time to constantly improve. And year number 2, 2026, will be even greater and better, guys. So thank you for your support. Thanks for supporting Thor and Clean by Pan. Help to support those that you guys believe in, right?
Yep. So one more question. He was looking for a listing of different terms for different products and stuff. So we actually made a series. I'm working on it. The SEMA Crunch hit with Pan, and we're going to have like a collab series coming soon on all his products and all the off-label uses and stuff. So stay tuned for that. That's all we got. Black Friday's rolling on. The party's getting started. We got SEMA next week. We're going to have more Black Friday deals next week starting as well, along with stay tuned for crazy doorbusters. And that's all we got. Hey, you got anything to out?
Nope. Just note, first day of SEMA, big launches. We will have a launch almost every day. SEMA, it will be live on the House of Rags 24/7. all the action. So for those of you who can't come to SEMA, we are going to do it. It won't be just sporadic lives. I'm talking about Jamie has it.
We have a
Thor Media booth there. It's live the whole time, and I cannot wait. So if you stop by SEMA, we'll have some sample towels to give out, and then we're out.
Keep it tight, keep it clean, and we'll see you on the next one.